Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos. We're here, and it is the most unique looking elk country I've ever seen in my life. As the days continued to tick away, this Kentucky elk hunting adventure was playing out to be a true challenge. With rifle season on the horizon and the temps cooling off, the bulls started bugling and our encounters increased. The vegetation continued to be an obstacle as we worked to close the distance on vocal bulls, only to find ourselves cut off by impassable autumn olive groves and thick briar patches. Finding lovesick bulls was not the problem. The dilemma was finding a big bull in an approachable spot with consistent wind. Well, nobody ever said bow hunting trophy bulls was easy, and Kentucky was no different.
It's kind of goofy right now. We got a bull on this ridge. We're staying underneath him because the thermals were dropping. Well, they're trying to rise. I don't want to get too far underneath him and blow him out. But I also don't want to get up in there with him because I don't know how many cows he has. Here he comes, here he comes. I think that bigger bull's still over here. I think that was that squeaker. We came up over here trying to get over. He stepped out. Yeah, I can hear him. That's exciting though. That's fun. One decision different. That's what it comes down to. He was on the ale side this morning before first light. If I started to go down the bottom, I pulled back and ended up trying to go around the top. He dropped down to the bottom and got up on this ridge. But it is what it is. I went half the hunt with my traditional bow. And now the second half I'm carrying my compound. I'm trying to commit to that this year, to try and at least hunt half with my traditional bow. We got elk bedded right here. We know where we'll be this afternoon.
Hello, I'm Trevon Stoltzfus, and welcome to the Wilderness Athlete Minute. On today's segment, I want to talk about protein. Hunters are well aware they need protein. And if you look at a daily allotted amount of protein that we need for our bodies, unfortunately, we don't divide it up correctly. Usually we get 10% at breakfast, maybe 20% at lunch, and then we pile it on at 70% at dinner. We should really strive to stretch that protein intake out over the day, starting with breakfast. Unfortunately, making protein-rich foods like eggs, bacon, sausage takes a lot of time. We want to make a suggestion. Try Wilderness Athlete's Protein Plus or Meal Recovery Shake. They supply 17 to 20 grams of easily digestible protein and only take a minute to prepare. And as an added benefit of consuming protein in the morning, protein will act as an appetite suppressant and help you avoid junk food and candy bars in your mid-morning snack. I hope these tips help you develop a stronger foundation for a healthier lifestyle. For more information on nutrition, exercise, and diet, visit wildernessathlete.com. The afternoon found us back in the same area where we had the encounter with the big bull, and he'd bedded with his herd. The bow season was winding down, and Landon and Todd would be returning as the opening of rifle season approached. If we were going to have a chance at taking one of these huge Kentucky bulls with a bow, we knew we had to get aggressive.
I don't know, it might be a mistake, but my gut's telling me to stay here. Let's walk over here a little bit so maybe we can see a little more over there. Is he coming? Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we shut up. Got a little Mexican standoff who's gonna go furry. See that bull? Last light. We're moving out. We finally found a big bull. Now we got 2 days to hunt him if we don't get rained out. He's a big bull. He's only got 4 cows. So finally we caught up with him. Got a little bull up here screaming. We're gonna move out of here. Come back in here tomorrow morning. Take the fight to this guy.
This is Dave Baronio and Trevon Stoltzfus with Outback Outdoors, and this is your Wasp Archery Tech Talk. Now let's get into the discussion about what broadhead's going to work best for the larger big game animals.
In my opinion, I think it needs to be accurate coming out of your setup. With that being said, I do like the larger 125 grain head with a trocar tip. You're dealing with bigger boned, just bigger animals in general, and that allows for a deeper penetration and breaking. If you hit a bone, you can break through, cause the most damage.
So go to Wasp Archery and check out the Ultimate Broadhead Box. You can compare 3 different broadheads and see what's going to work best for your setup. Visit Wasp Archery.
Make the switch. Hunting provides a unique opportunity to meet like-minded people, and it tends to create strong bonds in a short amount of time. This hunt was no different, as we had the opportunity to meet Jack Long, Todd Tackett's cousin, and his good friend Eddie Sexton from Lexington, Kentucky. Both were relatively new to the thrill of bow hunting bugling bulls, and sharing camp with them even gave me the chance to show them a few elk calling tricks. As the archery season wound down, we had the opportunity to hunt together, and I got the privilege of trying to call in that same big bull that my cameraman and I had been so desperately trying to get a shot on. Jack, Eddie, they're part of the Revolution Energy group. We've actually got to hunt together a little bit. You guys came right when we got here, and we hunted 3-4 days together. And you guys had a great encounter, didn't you?
We did.
And so kind of talk us through that.
We went in one morning on a ridge, a high ridge, and blew a bugle and got an answer. We did what you said. We got the distance in half. Hit a couple cow calls. We heard him coming. So we set up right off the side of the road, and he came in so fast we couldn't really get too far apart. We were probably 10 yards apart. So Jack got set up to shoot, and I got back. I was maybe 10 yards behind him, and he was coming. So we just had to set up. Started stomping the ground, rustling some branches. He came right in, and I put the binoculars on him, and immediately didn't think he was a shooter, but after watching the film, he was close.
Well, and you said no shooter, so you have this nice little camera, and you were able to pull it out and kind of freehand it, and you got some amazing footage.
10 minutes of him within 30 yards.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Well, let's go see if we can't get back on this bull.
Get back on it.
He just answered. That's good. He's a little further. We've overwalked him.
He was less than 50 yards easy. Easy less than 50 yards. And couldn't even get a body shot on him. It's the stick.
I know.
I went that way in case it came around.
Yeah, I know. That was good. That was good. I thought I heard him take off this way. Okay.
Last time he bugled, he was probably 75 yards headed that way. Including your own olive seeds.
As the sun set on the final day of the archery season, the Tackett family returned, readying themselves for the opening morning of Kentucky elk rifle season. I found myself determined to get Landon into position to take his first bull elk. Perhaps even have a crack at that same big bull that had haunted my dreams and that we'd had so many close calls with during the bow hunt. That's what we want in the morning.
He's coming back out.
Okay, when a guy like that steps out, we are about out of light. And tomorrow morning is opener of rifle. And you're gonna take the fight to him, aren't you? And give it a try. Well, we tried with archery, you were shooting a crossbow and it just didn't happen. These elk they're tough. But this country's tough too to get close to. We've had some close calls. Tomorrow we'll get set up and hopefully get your first elk. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, good. He's a 6. Yeah. He's a 6. We gotta make a decision to either shoot him or not.
If we had shooting sticks from right here, it might be possible.
What if I take this off and you use this tripod?
Landon, you want to try it? Right there, look broadside.
Come here. He's standing right. Well, he's gone now.
I don't see this bull. He's got to be right here. I see him.
Where is he?
On the bottom.
Okay. Let's get over
See him right down there. He's coming this way.
Okay.
He's right down there.
Okay. That's a good bull. That's the good bull. Get over here. Get over here. We don't have a shot. We gotta move. Awesome.
There, he's coming up.
Okay. That's a good bull. That's the good bull. Get over here. We don't have a shot. We gotta move. Landon, come get on this right here. Use this as a shooting stick. Come here. Oh, that's the bigger bull. There's the bigger bull. Take him, Landon. You got him, buddy. Get him, buddy.
Right there, baby. Shoot him right there. Shoot him.
Got him?
Top one. Get up on him and bust him, baby.
Good shot. Here, let me get reloaded. What's he doing?
He's down.
He's going down. Yep. He's down. Down.
Come here, buddy. Yes, nice shot.
You busted him the last time. I think you hit him right there.
Oh, he tagged him. I'm gonna get this on safety. Get this to Pop.
Get all the bullets out of it.
Hey, Trevon, before y'all start celebrating, there's three that just come into the picture right over there.
What's that going up the hill right there? Is that a cow? Huh?
There's a bull right there. See
There
him.
he comes. He's
Right.
running down to the right, about 50 yards from where you shot him at.
You can see him without the scope.
Hit.
Well, we brought just the right amount of shells. So that's all the shells we got.
Well, we still had another gun to go
Well,
through.
we had a massacre.
Well, what do you do when you kill two now? This is ridiculous.
Come here, buddy.
Look at the cows, still over there.
Hey, come here.
Hey, Trevon.
Good
He
job,
ain't seen
bud.
it yet. He ain't seen
Dude, you just shot a toad.
Landon, I want your honest opinion of what just happened. Can you talk us through that?
Well, we saw the elk, and then I shot at it, and then I shot it again.
You dropped him in. He went down like a sack of potatoes.
Oh yeah,
And
he
then-
was walking up the hill.
I know.
He was going up the hill until that last shot.
And honestly, we got here, and it was pandemonium, was it not?
Oh yeah.
We had how many
Yes, it
bulls
was awesome.
bugling? We had 2 bulls here. We had a bull over the rise, and then we're looking at this bull. I'm looking at that bull. I think the bull that I ended up shooting was the 6 that I said, that's a 6.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I
you
think
came
so.
around the corner and said, oh, no, that's a good bull.
Yeah.
That's a good bull. So then we ran up. I'm sure you got audio because I think we just hit record on everything and just let it run. And then the next thing we know, you were trying to get set up low, but you couldn't see. So I ended up taking my camera, which we just put kind of set aside, and you were able to get set up, got a shot, then you end up dropping him like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, the camera tripod is what did it.
It did, because he got stable.
That's what did it.
Yeah. Hey, how about we go find your bull? Let's lay hands on my bull.
And then we'll make a plan.
And then we'll make a plan.
Then
Now,
the work begins.
what an incredible morning. I have elk hunted a long time, and I don't know that I've seen the excitement level that was in this draw this morning as what we saw. I am truly thankful for the friendships that were formed and strengthened through the obstacles we encountered on this hunt. I was also blown away by the maturity and the woodsmanship that Landon Tackett showed at such a young age. And although he doesn't talk much, I never heard one complaint from him, no matter what I asked of him or what thicket we blazed a trail through. Killing a mature bull is an incredible achievement for any hunter, but to kill a true giant with such poise and grace that Landon portrayed is something I will never forget. I am so grateful to be able to hunt these majestic creatures in eastern Kentucky with the success story of the reintroduction of elk in this state as a backdrop. And it makes me proud to be a sportsman, and even more, a conservationist. I am also very thankful to the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife, the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, and of course, incredible mining companies like Revelation Energy and their amazing reclamation projects that allow for the perfect habitat and provide an opportunity where there wasn't one 20 years ago to hunt elk in the great state of Kentucky. Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.